It started with a message from my sister, 3 words, sent at 3:14 in the morning. Do not turn. No punctuation, no follow-up. She lived alone across the city. I called, it rang out. I texted back, turn from what, and watched the little dots appear and vanish, for almost a minute before her reply came. It's behind me now. It'll be behind you soon. Whatever you do, don't look. I told myself she was drunk, or dreaming, or cruel. I put the phone face down, but the feeling arrived a few minutes later, exactly as she'd said. A pressure at the back of my neck, the particular certainty of being watched from close behind. The instinct to turn was overwhelming, a physical hunger. My whole body wanted to look, and her words held me still in the dark like a hand on my shoulder. Don't look. I learned the rules over that first endless night, the way you learn the rules of a nightmare. Too late and at great cost. It stays behind you, always exactly behind you, matched to every turn, so that no mirror, no window, no sudden spin can ever catch it. And if you look, if you ever actually see it, it stops being behind you. That is the only thing my sister managed to explain before her messages stopped coming altogether. You do not understand how much of life requires turning around until something makes it deadly. I learned to walk backward through doorways. I learned to keep my back to walls, to corners, to move through the world always presenting my face to it and never my spine. People stared. Let them stare. Every one of them had a clear space behind them, an empty space, and I would have given anything for an empty space behind me. It got closer. That's the thing no one tells you. It is patient, but it is not still. Each day the pressure at my neck was nearer, the phantom breath a little warmer, the certainty a little heavier. I began to hear it, faintly, a dry sound like a long, slow inhale, always from just past my shoulder. I stopped sleeping, because sleep is just lying down and closing your eyes and letting something stand over you all night long. I went to my sister's apartment. The door was open. She wasn't there, not exactly. There was a shape in the corner of her living room, facing the wall, standing so still it might have been furniture. I knew the back of her head. I knew her hair. I said her name, and the shape did not turn, and a voice came from it. Her voice, flat and far away. Don't come closer. It's using me to make you look. It wants you to look at me. I understood the trap then. It couldn't make me turn by force. So it had taken her and set her behind me and let her beg, because it knew that eventually love would do what fear couldn't. Eventually I would turn to help her. And in the instant I saw her face, I would also see the thing standing behind her, the thing that was always, only, behind, and then it would have me the way it had her. For 3 days her voice followed me. It cried. It reasoned. It reminded me of things only she could know. Our mother's kitchen, the name of our first dog, the song she sang me through a thunderstorm when we were small. It said please, over and over, in the exact broken way she said please as a child. I walked the city with my hands over my ears and my eyes fixed forward and tears running down my rigid face, and I did not turn. I found an old woman who knew of it, in a way people used to know things. She said it feeds on the looking, on the instant of being seen, that it has no shape until a pair of eyes gives it one. She said the only escape is to make it lose interest, to become someone who will truly never turn, no matter what voice calls, no matter what breaks behind you. And then she looked at me with pity and said, but no one can do that. Everyone turns. In the end, everyone turns. So I made a choice. I would never again be in a place where turning was possible. I found a narrow space, a dead end, a corner so tight that my face was already to the wall and my back was already given to the room, and I stepped into it, and I have not stepped out. If it is behind me, let it be behind me forever. I cannot see it here. There is nothing left to turn toward. There is only the wall, and my breath, and its breath, and the waiting. I'm typing this from the corner, one thumb, eyes on the wall. My sister has gone quiet. Maybe it let her go when it found me. Maybe there was never anything to let go. But you Reading this, you felt it now, haven't you? That pressure at the back of your neck. That certainty. That hunger to just glance over your shoulder and be sure. I'm begging you,